Hello, thanks for joining me. Today I'll be making Christmas bread pudding. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to pretty much do this by taste. I have some heavy cream. That might have been about a cup or so. I have some evaporated milk. Gonna add some of that in. Maybe a third of a cup. I have some brown sugar. This is a third of a cup here for sure. Come on out of there. This is a fourth of a cup of white sugar. I'm trying to do some measuring here. Like I said, it's really by taste. You're going to taste it to see if it's what you want it to be or what you want it to taste like. I have some butter. This is about 2 tablespoons that I melted. I don't want to beat it too much because that heavy cream will start to thicken. I have some vanilla extract. I'm just going to use about a capful of that. Ooh. Stir it. I have some nutmeg, and it's up to you if you want to add this in or not, but I'm just going to use a little bit, maybe a shake or so. That's fine right there for me. I'm going to use some cinnamon. Let's get some cinnamon up in there. Just shake. That should do it right there. I'm going to stir this. I don't know why this. I'm going to get a spoon because I don't want to whip it like I said. Okay. And you're going to taste it right about now to see if it tastes good or if it's sweet enough or you need to add something else or whatever. Let me taste this. That's really good. Okay, so I do have 1 egg. I'm gonna just beat that up right quick. And you want to taste it before you add the egg. I don't think it'll kill you, but just to be safe. Try to beat it really well. Because like I said, I don't want to whip that heavy cream too much. We're just going to do it here in this little dish. That should do it. And I just have some bread, that leftover bread. I have some buns in there. I have some wheat bread in there, and I also have a donut, a stale donut that I tore up and put in there. One more thing we need to add, some cranberries, some dried cranberries that is. Let's put some in here. Come on, open up. Gonna eat one. I'm going to use just about a handful. Move it around. Let's add a few more. This is up to you also. That should do it. Let's move this around. And I'm going to need a bigger dish. See how good that looks? Can you see? Just going to add the bread in. I may or may not need it. Need it all. Let's put some more of this brown bread in. I'm just going to put it in there. I'm just going to add some more milk, and that's what you can do if you have too much bread. Our evaporated milk. Let's see. That looks so good. If you want, you can add some raisins in too. They're looking good. Now I'm going to add some more heavy cream. This is the rich dish. Doesn't hurt every now and again. Just not all the time. We're going to let it sit here for a few minutes because we want it to soak up most of the, or all, of the juices. That's that donut I was telling you about. Whoever gets that will get the treat. We're going to let that sit for a minute. Because my husband loves all types of nuts. One of his favorites though is walnuts. I'm going to just throw, and this is optional. Of course, you know, if you don't like them, don't put them in. Just going to put a few. And if you don't like cranberries, like I said, add raisins or just don't put them in. Look how good that looks. And this is going to do it. I think I want to butter my dish at the bottom. That was like magic, huh? Well, I buttered that nicely. Let's put this in this dish. Yum. Want all my yummy out of there. Give me a second. A second. There we go. And my oven is heated at 375. We're going to cook this until it's like golden brown. That's that donut. Until it's golden brown. Probably take around 35 to 40 minutes or so. We'll see. While that's happening, I'm going to make some sauce to go on the top. I don't know how many of you like this, but I've always loved Alaga syrup since I was a kid. Okay. So, I'm just going to add some into the pan. And this is by taste too. I have some honey. Well, not much in there, but let's add some honey. Good. Pan is heating up, and I have some spiced rum. Nothing expensive, just some spiced rum. And if kids are going to eat it, then you probably don't want to put this in. So I'm going to do a nice capful. Mm-hmm. We're going to let this cook. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of butter for some extra added flavor. Not much. Just a little, maybe a little tiny bit more. That was less than half a tablespoon. So we're going to let this cook. Oops, get this up. Slowly, and we're going to stir and stir until it's combined. And you're going to taste it too. That's good. Really good. We're going to just let this cook on a low heat for about 10 or 12 minutes. And then we're going to just set it aside, and as it stands, it'll thicken. Just going to let it boil like that for a minute or so, and then we just turn it off. And the residual heat that's left, you know, on the things on the stove, the things, you know. The rest of that heat will continue to cook it, and it will thicken. And then we'll let it cool, like I said, for a minute, and it will be ready. And this is what it's going to look like after it's sat a while. See how nice and thick that is? Mm-hmm. Just coat the back. This is the way we check for thickness. It didn't run back together. That's how thick you want it. That took about 45 minutes. And see how it's nice and golden brown all around the sides? That's the way we want it. I have my sauce here. And what I would usually do is just pour it all over the top. But it's still really hot right now. So we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to take some out to taste it. That's pretty too. But we are going to put some sauce on the pieces I'm going to taste. Oh yeah. Oop. That's quite a bit. Let you see before I taste it. It's so hot I don't want to burn my mouth and kill my taste buds. It's fabulous. Delicious. Mmm. The sauce, perfect. The pudding is perfect. The cranberries are nice and tender. Got a little bit of crunch with those walnuts. And it's not too sweet. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. But you know, you can make it as sweet or as sweet as you want. Take another bite. Mmm. 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 There it is. Give it a try. I think you'll love it. Hey, thanks for hanging out, and remember to pray. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe and tap that bell if you haven't, and if you have, thank you so much. Share with friends and family and comment. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, eat well, and stay blessed. And relax and have you some Christmas bread for you. This is so good. I love you. Yeah, you. I really do. Later. Mm-mm.